Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, The Reader Teacher. My name's Scott. It's June the 1st, so this video is episode 6 of series 4 of Coming Soon, and it previews the upcoming books for the month of June 2024. As always, I'll be going through them in release date order, and where they have the same release date, then they'll be alphabetically by title. If you just want to hear about a specific book, then make sure to use the timestamps in the description below. I hope this video helps you to discover more children's books to add to your TBRs, and I'll be doing more monthly videos like this one throughout the year, so make sure to leave me a like, hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I release a new video. Also, all the links to the books that I mention in this video will be in the description box below. So let's take a look at the books. Up first is A Ship in the Dark by Yarrow Townsend, out on the 6th of June, which follows Anna, who lives on the remote Windrose Island, caring for its birds. Her peaceful life is turned upside down when her stepfather Caleb is arrested for smuggling. Determined to prove his innocence, Anna joins forces with her brave friend Mina. Their quest takes them across the high seas as they set sail in search of the albatross, a missing whaler that holds the key to Caleb's freedom. But without a map, Anna and Mina rely on the guidance of migrating birds and the haunting song of whales. And along the way they must also outwit the ruthless Bartholomew Rhyme, a determined society man who will stop at nothing to find the ship first. Thanks Chicken House for the finished copy. Dive in if you dare on the 6th of June with Beasts from the Deep by Matt Ralphs and Kaley McKean, a breathtaking book created in consultation with marine biologists from the University of Cambridge that delves into the world's strangest, scariest and most magnificent sea creatures. Did you know there's places on Earth that have hardly been explored, with near freezing temperatures, crushing water pressure and total darkness? Well, this book takes you on an adventure to discover the monsters lurking in our oceans. Learn about sharks that can live for 500 years, fish with teeth so long they can't close their mouths, and many more incredible creatures like anglerfish, giant squid, goblin sharks, coffin fish and barrel eyes. Big thanks Nosy Crow for the finished copy. Join Bertha, a superstar inventor, and her excitable robo-bird sidekick, Blink, in Bertha and Blink, Rumble in the Jungle by Nicola Colton, on an adventure full of friendship that's sprinkled with science and a nod to nature too. When a mysterious rumble in the jungle disturbs Bertha's work, she must leave her peaceful home to investigate. And together they venture into the wilderness, facing the challenges of the jungle and rely on Bertha's inventions and Blink's enthusiasm to uncover the secret behind the strange noises. Big thanks Little Tiger for the finished copy that's out on the 6th of June. Betsy is back on the 6th of June in Betsy, Buglove and the Brave Butterfly by Catherine Jacob and Lucie Fleming. After a buzzy bee-saving adventure last time around, Betsy and her best friend Stan are now keeping a close eye on their insect friends. And it's not long before the butterflies find themselves in a sticky situation. Oh no! With the help of Betsy's magic magnifying glass, can they rescue their fluttering friends? And this wonderfully written story features not only beautiful illustrations, but brilliant butterfly facts throughout, meaning that this book also offers an educational experience the whole family can enjoy together. Thanks Scholastic for the finished copy. Coming out on June the 6th is Bobby Bains Plays a Blinder by Bali and Daniel Duncan. And this book is about Bobby, a young Sikh who loves football and who notices a lonely old man in the park and later on at his local Gurdwara kitchen. And Bobby really wants to help him, even though the man seems to be unsure at first. But Bobby keeps trying and eventually convinces him to join the local walk-in football league that him, his grandfather and his football coach have set up for the elderly. And what happens next is really heartwarming. And Bobby learns that the man is actually a talented former professional footballer who's feeling lonely after recently being widowed. But through Bobby's kindness, he finds comfort and community. It's also a great reminder of how important it is to reach out and make connections across different generations. So thanks Barrington Stoke for the finished copy. Sinan is a curious young boy who sets out with his friend Joshua and his grandmother to find a mysterious place in Chasing the Shy Town by Erika, McGann and Toni Galmés. One that is so elusive because it often hides and is hard to find. Along the way they befriend Paperboy, a boy made of paper, and encounter a Cruckle, a creature from the Shy Town. But when they finally arrive at what they thought was the Shy Town, they discover it's actually called Perfection, because the residents are always striving to make everything absolutely perfect, which leaves them feeling constantly tired. Can they find a way to help the Cruckles and break free from the endless pursuit of perfection? Thanks Little Island Books for the finished copy that's out on the 6th of June. Welcome to the Wild West in Cowgirls and Dinosaurs, Big Trouble in Little Spittle by Lucie Ebrey. Meet Abigail, a girl with big dreams of becoming a sheriff's deputy, and her loyal pet dinosaur, Root Beer. And let's not forget Clementine, the sheriff's daughter, always ready to spring into action to fight crime too. But when the Bandit Queen harnesses dark magic, it's up to them to save the day. So join them as they go on a daring quest to defeat her, in this graphic novel tale that promises to be like nothing you've read before. And they also teach us that courage comes in many forms and that friendship knows no bounds. Big thanks Piccadilly Press for the finished copy that's out on the 6th of June. Get ready for an epic adventure with Dungeon Runners Hero Trial by Kieran Larwood and Joe Todd-Stanton, out on the 6th of June. In the world of Dungeon Runners, there's always room for new heroes, like Kit, who is a young North, part gnome, part dwarf, and he has always dreamed of being a dungeon runner. Despite being smaller than the other competitors, Kit seizes the opportunity when a space opens up for a new team in the Dungeon Running League. Teaming up with his new friends Sandy and Thorn, he's ready to take on mazes, puzzles, monsters, treasure, and most importantly adventure. But are you prepared for the challenge? Welcome to the dungeon, where the games are about to begin. Thanks Nosy Crow for the finished copy. Ettie loves her life, spending her days happily exploring the woods with her grandma by her side in Ettie and the Midnight Pool by Julia Green and Pam Smythe. But when she meets the mysterious Cora, Ettie's world is turned upside down. Suddenly she's filled with a desire to uncover secrets and explore new places. And when Cora leads her to a hidden quarry pool, dark, cold and strangely beautiful, Ettie can't resist its allure. But as she dives deeper, she discovers that the pool holds secrets of its own, and they are all just waiting to be revealed. Thanks David Ficklin Books for the finished copy that's out on the 6th of June. Celebrate empathy and togetherness on the 6th of June with Everybody Travels by Kristin Roskifte, the sequel to the best-selling interactive book Everybody Counts. From Monday to Sunday, whether it's a trip to the supermarket, a visit to the park or a day at the seaside, we're all on the move. But it's not just you. Everybody travels, all the time. And this book is filled with delightful stories, both big and small, that capture the beauty of the human experience. It's also a wonderful reminder that we're all travelling together. Each person in this book has their own unique journey. Whether they're exploring the pages of a storybook or embarking on a journey to meet a long-lost relative, we're constantly moving, evolving and connecting with one another. Can you find them on their many travels through the pages? Thanks Quarto for the finished copy. In Flame Chasers by Julie Pike, out on the 6th of June, Ember dreams of soaring alongside the majestic golden flamebirds who grace Bright Beacon every year before taking off on their migration across the sea to their mysterious home. However, Ember's world shatters when her father departs to pursue the flamebirds without her, leaving her devastated. But refusing to be deterred, she's determined to find a way to join him. With the aid of a seasoned ship's captain, will Ember's unwavering determination lead her to reunite with her father, as well as find the location of the Flamebird's secret home? Big thanks Firefly Press for the finished copy. Gloria Goes for Gold by Marina Firth and Annabelle Tempest, out on the 6th of June, tells the story of Gloria, who comes from an unbeatable family of synchronised swimmers, known for their talent and teamwork in winning at the Artistic Swimming Championships. But Gloria dreams of achieving something all on her own, so when the Savannah Games arrives, she decides to try a solo sport. However, after exploring individual sports like sprinting and gymnastics, Gloria realises that competing alone can feel incredibly lonely, and despite her success, she misses her family. But is it too late for her to fill the Gloria-sized hole in their team? Thanks Oxford Children's Books for the finished copy. Imagine a world where the gods of Olympus and their descendants have lost their memories, living as ordinary humans. Well, that's exactly what Hannah and her friends face in Hannah Messenger and the Gods of Hockwold by Brian A. Pierce and Claire Powell, out on the 6th of June, because they're the only ones who know the true identities of these forgotten gods. But when the powerful objects of the gods start vanishing, the fate of both worlds hangs in the balance. And join them as they go on a pulse-pounding adventure where mythology meets mystery to uncover the thief behind the chaos. With danger at every turn, they must race against time to save both the mortal realm and the divine world from destruction. Thanks Uclan Publishing for the finished copy. Creator Jim Smith, best known for the Barry Loser series, returns as Waldo Pancake with the exciting launch of a new series called How to Be a Genius Kid, hitting bookshelves on the 6th of June. The story kicks off at the end of a school week, where two unlikely pals, Graham and Flea, forge a friendship on their walk home. And their spontaneous decision to create a fact book together ends up in this uproarious graphic novel. Packed with a mix of big and small facts, it's a hilarious journey into the world of genius, guaranteed to keep you laughing and ignite your inner brilliance. So get ready for a roller coaster ride of laughter and learning as you uncover the secrets to becoming a genius without breaking a sweat. Thanks Faber for the finished copy. When Atticus and Autumn are left with their quirky great-grandmother Nora for the weekend in Nora and the Map of Mayhem by Joseph Elliott and Nikki Gregory, they expect a few days of fun, scoffing biscuits and playing video games. But with Nora around, nothing is ever ordinary. After a stranger from Nora's past leaves a note on her door, they find themselves swept away on an exhilarating journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. From dodging snot-flinging sea monsters to battling thunderous electro-squibs and even outsmarting a very flappy goose, their weekend turns into a right old hair-raising escapade. But will they be back in time? And will their dads believe their extraordinary tale? Thanks Piccadilly Press for the finished copy that's out on the 6th of June. Also out on the 6th of June is Pinch Perkins and the Midsummer Curse by Kathy Fitzgerald and Chloe Dominique. 12-year-old Pinch lives on Tricky Dragon Lane, deep in the heart of London's magical quarter. But when her mum falls under a mysterious curse and no one has a clue what to do, she takes matters into her own hands to find a cure. As she races against the clock on Midsummer's Eve, Pinch must face a whole host of challenges, including scary mudlarks, tricky fairies and King Arthur's knights, all whilst trying to avoid the clutches of two fearsome villains out to squish her. And will she be able to emerge victorious? Thanks Parshaw for the finished copy. Kamal is no stranger to starting over in the cheat book by Ramsey out on the 6th of June. As a refugee, he started new schools 3 times in as many years, learning to keep a low profile to avoid drawing himself any unwanted attention. But when a major incident shakes things up, he realises blending into the background might not be an option anymore. Eager to shake off his new nickname as Puke Boy and become popular, he stumbles upon a mysterious cheat book that promises to make him cool. He sees it as a ticket to the top. But will cheating his way to popularity really work? Thanks Hachette for the finished copy. The Last Dragon by Polly Hoyan and Charis Loke out on the 6th of June introduces readers to Yarrow, who's dealing with a lot in her life at the moment. Her sister's in the hospital, her parents are worried, and her teacher has labelled her a troublemaker. But everything changes when she encounters the last dragon on Earth. And before it leaves, it gives her her gift, its only egg. Entrusted with it, she discovers it's more powerful than she could ever have imagined. But there are others who want it, and they'll stop at nothing to steal it for themselves. And this book promises to be a must-read for anyone who loves a magical adventure, so thanks Knights of for the finished copy. Young chimney sweep Tom has started seeing strange things. Fairies by the river, a soot monster in a chimney, and a mysterious river spirit named Al in The River Spirit by Lucie Strange and Julia Moscado out on the 6th of June. Working alongside other apprentice children for the harsh master sweep Mr. Crow, they clean the town's chimneys. But Tom feels uneasy and senses something ominous lurking in the shadows. And when he faces his toughest job yet, the true reason for Al's appearance becomes clear. Thanks Barrington Stoke for the finished copy. The talented lineup of 13 top children's authors behind the Very Merry Murder Club are back with the twist in the Super Sunny Murder Club, co-edited by Serena Patel and Robin Stevens and illustrated by Harry Woodgate out on the 6th of June. And this time they're heating things up with sizzling summer-themed short stories that are sure to keep you guessing until the very end. From sun thieves and airport mayhem to weddings gone wrong, tropical resort travesties and a very sticky situation at a berry picking farm, there's something here for every reader seeking suspense. Big thanks Farshaw for the finished copy. In the mysterious village where Tom lives, rumours swirl about the tall man who haunts the area, in The Tall Man by Mary Kathleen Brown out on the 6th of June. One day Tom finds himself in the tall man's house, where he hears whispers from a boy trapped in the cellar, seeking help to escape his leg iron. And despite the cellar appearing empty, Tom believes the boy is real and imprisoned by the tall man. And as Tom tries to aid the trapped boy, the tall man's ghostly presence looms larger. But who is the boy in the cellar? And can they escape the tall man's grasp? Thanks Everything with Words for the finished copy. Prepare for mischief and mayhem in Toby and the Pixies' Worst King Ever by James Turner and Andrea Schuster out on the 6th of June. When shy schoolboy Toby unexpectedly finds himself crowned as the king of a pixie kingdom hidden in his garden, chaos begins. These mischievous magical creatures may mean well, but their antics cause havoc both at home and school with their ridiculously silly powers, despite them only trying to help, much to Toby's embarrassment and frustration. And as he struggles to manage his newfound royal responsibilities and keep his pixie subjects in line, he actually discovers that being king isn't all that bad, especially with the help of his adventurous friend Mo. Thanks David Ficklin Books for the finished copy. Even though we can't see it, AI, that's short for artificial intelligence, is all around us. It's in our computers, our cars, and even in virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa. Sometimes it makes good decisions for us, and other times not so good. Join expert Matthew Dugal and illustrator Owen Davey in their book Welcome to AI, out on the 6th of June, as they take you on a fascinating journey through the past and the present of AI, and even explore its future too. They'll answer all your burning questions, like what it can and can't do, plus they explain tricky ideas in easy to understand terms, so you'll be ready to understand what's to come. Thanks Quarto for the finished copy. In Every Body by Molly Forbes and Molly Cronin, out on the 20th of June, readers are reminded that all bodies are unique and deserving of respect. In a world where social media often presents unrealistic standards, this book encourages us to embrace our bodies just as they are. It also emphasises that we, and only we, have the power to define how we feel about our bodies. By advocating for acceptance and celebrating our differences, we can change the conversation around body image. So let's put an end to self-criticism and instead celebrate the diversity of every body. Thanks Puffin for the finished copy. Time Runs Like a River by Emma Carlisle invites readers on a captivating journey that explores the concepts of time and change through the ebb and flow of a river. In this enchanting picture book, it beautifully illustrates the parallels between the movements of a river and the ever-changing moments of our lives. From the swift flight of a kingfisher to the gentle erosion of pebbles, the book encourages mindfulness and appreciation for the small wonders of nature, as well as sparking curiosity and reflection about the passage of time and the beauty of our world. Big thanks Big Picture Press for the stunning finished copy that's out on the 20th of June. Closing the month is I Am Rebel by Ross Montgomery, out on the 27th of June, which is about a devoted dog who adores his life on the farm with his friend Tom. But when war threatens their peaceful existence, Tom decides to join the rebellion against the king's men. Worried for Tom's safety, Rebel sets out on a brave adventure to bring him back home. Along the way, Rebel's loyalty never wavers as he strives to rescue him. And I can't wait to join Rebel on this gripping journey filled with courage, friendship, and the special and unbreakable bond between a dog and his human. Thanks Walker Books for the finished copy. So these are the books I'm most excited about reading this month. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel below. As always, keep reading, and I'll see you in the next video.